You know, when you're on top of a cloud deck like this, you could easily get all caught up in its beauty until you start thinking about how you're going to get back down on the ground. Well, approach charts like these are just what you need. They give you a three-dimensional picture of your path to the airport, and it's a path that's clear of terrain and obstructions. Now, these approach charts, or as you'll often hear them called, approach plates, are graphic depictions of the required approach procedures for that airport. The FAA checks and approves the procedures shown on each plate and builds in safety margins. And all the information you need for a safety descent through the clouds is right here. In fact, if you follow these procedures precisely, you are guaranteed a safe arrival through the clouds and to the airport. But you know, the first time I saw one of these things, I thought, holy mackerel, that looks complicated. Well, never fear, because as we get to these charts, you will find that they are in fact very logical and easy to understand. And they're in a format that helps you find what you need while taking as little attention as possible away from these all-important instruments. Now, the information in approach charts is generally grouped into 5 sections. Some things may be in more than one section, but the sections are heading, plan view, profile view, minimums, and the airport sketch. Now, as you get familiar with the layout of these charts, you'll find that you almost automatically know just where to look to quickly find what you need to know. And as with en route charts, you have a choice. You can use either the NOS approach charts or the JEP charts. And as before, we'll cover the NOS version, and when there's a significant difference in format, we'll point out those differences. Now, as you know, things around airports change all the time. There are new frequencies, new runways, even new obstructions. And these are things that you need to know about. So approach charts are updated frequently. In fact, the NOS completely reissues each book of charts every 56 days. Jeppesen subscribers get a package of replacement charts on a more frequent schedule about every 2 weeks. But with either publication, there may be changes that you need to know about sooner. And the way you learn about these is to check the Flight Data Center NOTAMs, often called FDC NOTAMs, as part of your pre-flight planning. We'll go into more detail about FDC NOTAMs later. Now, if you decide to use NOS charts, you can get them either bound at the top into a book like this or in loose leaf format. Now, either way, there are 20 volumes covering the entire country. An NOS volume could cover one state like California, or it could cover multiple states like Kansas and Nebraska. For convenience, with NOS charts, they've printed the reverse side of each page so that it reads properly when you flip the page over. Now, instead of reprinting a whole book, Jeppesen prints a new individual chart when there are changes. And then when you receive that updated JEP approach plate, you just remove the old and insert the new. So now when you're sitting on top of an overcast, thinking about how you'll get down to the airport, you'll know there are folks who have gone to the trouble of making it safe and easy for you to do.